It has been nearly 6 months since the May 16th tornado, and while there is still heartbreak for all that was lost, there is also hope and an effort to raise money to make communities whole. Joining me now is DeMarco Davidson and Israel Collier from MCU St. Louis. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Can you tell people how you've been working to help tornado survivors in these past 6 months?
Absolutely. Our board got on board, for lack of a better way to say it, and helped our member congregations. Over 15 member congregations are helping on the ground with food parcels, electricity, really clearing up rubble in real time. And we delved out with our tornado funds for each of those member congregations. How else have we helped?
Yes. So as Metropolitan Congregations United, MCU for short, we've already been organizing congregations and people of faith around different community social justice issues. And me as a personal survivor of the tornado within Centennial Church when it got hit by a tornado and collapsed, I was definitely impacted, and we recognize how Centennial Church was impacted. We also heard from many clergy recognizing that, hey, we are trying to support community that have been devastated. We honestly cannot just take on everything. And while FEMA and other government support was helpful, majority of that support was not supporting the workers or the people that was actually taking their time and energy to do the work. So I appreciate the board stepping up even when I was still working to heal.
To rebuild himself. Yeah.
Yes. And they say, like, we see this need, and we want to make sure we respond to the need of our congregation members.
Yeah, and first of all, I just want to say I'm so sorry that impacted you directly. I mean, it impacts everyone who's working on it, obviously, but especially for you to have that experience and trauma firsthand.
That day was like, whoa, DeMarco, really? Like at the bottom of the rubble.
Yeah. Well, congregations really have been at the forefront and the front lines of all of this, don't you think?
Yes, absolutely. It's been incredible to see and be part of MCU, being part of the Spirit of St. Louis Task Force. There's a group of clergy who came together with support from the Red Cross to make sure that they were supporting congregations, but also supporting the different centers and places where people were able to get resources.
Hubs.
And, the different hubs, yes.
What do you think the biggest need is right now?
Oh, gosh.
There's so much need.
Yeah, it's like, where do you start? I think information has been huge, especially for those who are still surviving. Just having information packets, particularly from member congregations, having that on a digital form, not a digital English.
It's early.
Document instead of digital format for
Sure.
seniors, in particular, having that in their hand to know where to go to particular hubs, specific locations who don't use internet.
Right.
That's
Something
very helpful.
tangible.
That's it.
And even if you are a digital user, sometimes it's nice just to have a printout so that
Yes.
you can see what is available.
Yes, absolutely, and that's one thing that we recognize as well. So along with the information with direct service for people, I would also say housing right now, and just places for people to rest, especially as right now it is freezing cold outside, and there are people who are still living in tents because they refuse to leave their homes. They're still not be able to be occupied. So we are really hoping and really advocating for the government officials to please make sure that whatever the RAMS allocation money, whatever other finances and money that some of the state senators allocated towards St. Louis and North City, we really need that immediately as well.
Do you know how many people are still living in tents? I mean, not to put you on the spot, but I'm just wondering how big is that issue?
No, and that's part of the that's part of the issue. Like it's been a challenge to get clear information, but one thing I will say, there are so many people, so many community members who are showing up and addressing those needs, and sometimes those needs get met before we before they get tabulated.
And that's what I was also wondering is how can the government help? You know, we're in a shutdown right now. We're heading into winter. It is freezing cold outside.
Yes.
How is all of this kind of coming? I want to say not to a boiling point, but it does really feel like it's coming to a head. There are so many issues right now, so many other challenges aside from the actual May 16th tornado and the trauma related to it.
Yes, well, I think you said it perfectly, Ms. Michelle, is that the aspect of all this is happening all at once, and it's really going to take people here locally to step up and show their support. So that's another reason why we just really appreciate every single one that has shown any type of compassion, any type of empathy in the midst of this, especially locally. And we are encouraging that, at least on the state level, that the state leaders can make sure that the funds are being directed to the organizations and to the departments within the city to make sure that they are getting the needs met, especially within the city departments. And I'm hoping that they actually even might have to hire more people to make sure that these needs are being met.
And just to be clear, it's not just MCU and MCU's member congregations.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
he just advocated for our entire region to come together. It's not just faith-based, it's partners as well, partnering with MCU to get the job done. if that makes sense.
And you kind of mentioned this earlier, you did mention this earlier, social justice, right? And even on the website, when we're looking at, all the work that you're doing, there is this ongoing struggle for social justice, for justice in general. Can you talk to people about what that really means and how the community can help?
Yes. So, as I've been organizing congregations for several years now, I think that a nice amount of congregations really do have a heart, and they really do care about charity. And I challenge people to say that charity is not justice. I do believe that as believers of faith, we are to usher and bring in justice. And to me, just my opinion, justice is to eliminate the need for charity. And therefore, we appreciate it, and we recognize that, yes, we do not want to depend on the government, but when the government actually receive our taxes and then utilize our taxes to continue to do things that are unjust, that's where we have to organize and make sure that our elected officials are representing us and not just representing the corporate interests that they sometimes.
Well, it's changing the narrative, right? That we've
Yes.
heard so much. Systems are broken. And at the end of the day, do you believe in food and shelter as a human right? Mm-hmm. So
Yes.
those are
Another
big
conversation.
conversations that are happening right now, right?
I'm glad you said that. Many times
conversation.
many people do say that the system is broken, the system is down.
Yeah.
I have a background in engineering, and we say the word system is an acronym for save yourself some time, energy, and money. So then it's up to us to start asking who is saving time,
Absolutely,
energy,
yeah.
and money with our education system, our healthcare system, our civic engagement systems, our prison systems. And majority of the time is not the common person. It's not for the common good either.
Yeah, well, we're almost out of time, so I do want to talk about this big event that you've got going on. You've got an upcoming gala for
do.
tornado relief. Can you tell me about it?
We do, absolutely. It's this Thursday, November 13th, 6 p.m. at the historic Stone House of St. Charles in St. Charles. Why St. Charles? Because we're
Why
trying
not?
we're trying to bridge the region, right, with various issues, and they have issues just as much as we do.
Yes.
The program starts at 7 p.m. We should shut out at 10, but we've got 4 unsung heroes that we are celebrating. That's Reverend Angela M. Tate from the Westside Baptist Church, Councilwoman Jamie Hosmeyer of Webster Groves, Calvina Brown of We Are Chosen for Change, and Lisa Williams from Abortion Action. We'll have live music, some local catering, Black-owned catering. We're supporting Black-owned businesses. We're excited. It's going to be a long night and full of fun, full of reflection, full of hope.
Yes, and can people still get tickets?
Absolutely.
Oh,
We've got
great.
about 80
Okay.
tickets left. So 10 solid tables, I think, left. So make sure you go to mcustlouis.org. I forgot the URL.
That's
No,
okay.
it's
You know what? We'll put it
for the-
online. We just
Right.
put a little full
And
screen
for
up,
direct
so we'll put it
gala
online.
for the direct gala information is tinyurl.com/MCU Gala 2025.
There you go.
Got it. And I should mention Janelle Reynolds, who's a digital reporter here at the station. She's a part of
Yes.
that event
She
too.
is.
So
She is. She's
yeah.
our MC. She's actually the heart of why we went with the Untold Stories, Unsung Heroes, because of her Disruption of Legacy series. So it's the
Love
connection.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Well, thank you for all the work that you do, and
Thank
very
you.
good luck at your gala.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Michelle.
All right, thanks so much. And there's the information too. Don't forget, Thursday, November 13th starts at 7 o'clock at the historic Stone House of St. Charles.